Hey YouTube, Untamed here. So a lot of you guys will shoot me messages on Instagram often with huge discounts on brand new Toyota Tundras, and they're just stacking up at dealerships. People are not buying the new Tundra here. And it's not just a poke at Toyota, right? We see it across the board. Inventory is stacking up across all manufacturers. It's just crazy to see that with Toyotas in particular. And I'm talking the hybrid versions of it as well, right? Even this TRD Pro here, I've seen so many of you send me messages saying, hey, here's a brand new TRD Pro, oftentimes in this Terra color, to be fair, that are $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 off of MSRP, and they're just sitting on a lot. That's kind of crazy, right? I mean, I never thought the day would come that we would be getting those larger discounts on TRD Pro models and they not actually move them. People aren't buying them. That's crazy to me. So I'll show you this one here as I kind of talk through some of those details. Most recently, one of you sent me a brand new Toyota Tundra Platinum with the hybrid iForce Max with $8,500 off of MSRP. And that one that gentleman sent me had been sitting there for over a month just collecting dust. Even with that discount on it, it had just been sitting there. So I do kind of find it crazy. I know a lot of people initially loved the new iForce Max. You know, people were ranting and raving about it. But now I think, as I look at a lot of your comments anyway, most of you who have experienced this, who have bought it, were actually quick to sell it. And I hate to say that because I am a Toyota fanboy at heart, totally. You guys know that. I've owned this before, but I also felt it was a little synthetic and I didn't love it. So $8,500 off a brand new Toyota Tundra with the iForce Max, and they can't sell it. What's the deal? What do you think the primary issues are? I mean, I've talked through my dislikes of this. I won't make this a bashing video on the new Tundra here, but I do find it kind of wild, right? I mean, across the board, interest rates are terrible. We can talk through that all day long. Inflated MSRPs are off the charts. The brand new TRD Pro back in 2021, my TRD Pro that I have, was $54,000. That was the MSRP on it. This one here, let's go look at it. They want just under $75,000 for this brand new 2024 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. That's kind of wild. That is absolutely wild. Such a huge price jump. $20,000, over $20,000 more than that previous generation. Is it worth $21,000 more than that previous generation? I would say no, easily. But, you know, I mean, a lot of people, I'm just, whenever it has that trim on it, TRD Pro, it's just weird to see them sit, right? But we are seeing it across the board with the Tundra in particular. Sequoias seemingly are selling well still with the TRD Pro. One thing different between the Sequoia and the Tundra, though, is the turn radius is way better in the Sequoia. And there's not a whole lot of, you know, large SUVs in that segment, you know, outside of the domestic brands, right, that offer, you know, that kind of space for a larger family nowadays. So that's kind of a piece of the equation too. There's a lot of trucks to choose from these days. But overall, I mean, I don't think this is an ugly truck by any means. I think there's a lot of goodness to it, and there's a reason why I bought it back in the day. I do love that is at least optional these days. They're not forcing you to pay $2,000 over MSRP. So I'd be shocked even if Ken Garff here didn't drop the MSRP on this or drop the sale price of this substantially to actually move it. I'd be shocked if they didn't at this point. Yeah, especially in that Terra color. This seems to be the least favorite color offered on the 2024 lineup here. So obviously I'm just showing you these two here, but there's a whole lineup on the other side of the dealership that I'll highlight for you guys. Let's peek at this one for fun. So magnetic gray metallic. This one here is non-hybrid, so the non-iForce Max, the standard iForce, but you know, we're looking at that 2021 Tundra TRD Pro price right there. At least we do have the four-wheel drive anyway, but this is a bare bones SR5 Crew Max. But there we have it. Is this worth $55,000? You know, there's definitely reasons why people are not buying these right now. And I remember when I first, you know, kind of did a couple videos saying my true feelings on the new Tundra platform here, you know, a lot of people got bent out of shape, right? Because, you know, I am a Toyota enthusiast. I definitely am, but I'm not totally on board with the whole push forward that they've done with the hybridization of things, just complicating it and shooting MSRPs to the moon. I'm not on board with that, unfortunately. So when I voiced that, a lot of people got bent out of shape, but now it's kind of funny as I look at the comments now. Well, I don't seem to be alone on it anymore. People have kind of figured it out for themselves. I do love the wheels on the TRD Pro here. That looks great. Let me show you a few on the other side of the dealership. So never in a million years would you find just a whole lineup of brand new Toyota Tundras just waiting to be purchased, right? Huge discounts left and right, slashing them $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, $9,000, and nobody still wants them, and nobody's still buying them. That is crazy to me. You know, back in 2021, as soon as any trim of a Toyota Tundra hit the lot, brand new, they were pretty quick to move those. Even before that, right? Not just pandemic times, but that previous generation 5.7 liter V8, people really grew to love that. They grew to love the reliability and just the simplicity of it. It screamed Toyota core values and principles left and right. Whereas this new one here, it's a little overkill for a lot of people, especially that price tag. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. So what do you think Toyota needs to do to actually move their new Toyota Tundras? You know, this is not the first dealership that I've seen with a huge lineup of Tundras. You guys shoot me notes on Instagram all the time highlighting your local dealerships that just have dozens upon dozens of brand new Tundras collecting dust. What is it that Toyota needs to change with their new Tundra here in order for people to actually start liking it again, right? What do they need to change? Is it the price? Do they need to offer a V8 again? Which I doubt we'll see that. It's wishful thinking. But what is it truly that we need to see for Toyota Tundras to become successful once again? As always, guys, I appreciate you watching. You know, if you found any kind of value in this, I would sincerely appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I really appreciate the support. Thanks as always. Till next time.